support on this.
You had DACA talks today for the Dreamers, and
I did.
Your base and what you campaigned on was real common sense policies. You talked about E-Verify, building the wall, chain migration, which is a huge problem.
All of those things are happening.
And is that going to be part of any DACA deal? So if the Democrats want Dreamer help, they're going to have to do. They're going to have to do E-Verify chain migration.
Sure. Chain migration is one of the most important things that most people.
Is that
frankly,
a requirement for you?
Until yesterday, most people never heard of chain migration. I gave a form of a press conference, and I started talking about chain migration. And this horrible animal, he's an animal as far as I'm concerned, 23 people have touched him, maybe came in because he was in, and he was only in with a green card, supposedly. But chain migration, where his whole family comes in, his mother can come in, his father, his grandmother, everybody comes in. Chain migration is a disaster for this country, and it's going to end. Now, I've been talking about it for a while, but I think the public until yesterday probably never heard about chain migration.
Well, the Republicans didn't want to touch it for a long time. You've held up a mirror to what the Republicans weren't doing.
They're touching it now. It's become a very, very strong point right now.
Will it be part of a Dreamer deal,
yes,
a DACA deal?
It'll be part of a DACA deal. DACA's a lot different than Dreamer.
I mean, for the deferred action for childhood arrivals,
yeah.
Will you require that if any amnesty talks will require chain migration to
I don't
end?
think any Republican would vote for anything having to do with leaving chain migration. Chain migration is a disaster for this country, and it's horrible. I mean, just take a look at him. 23 people, potentially 23 people.
Is that verified?
It's what I heard. It's what I gave. Whether it's 23 or whether it's 2, as far as I'm concerned.
That's a big difference, so 2 or 23.
No, I know that. But I hear it's 23. It's a lot of people.
The wall. And I was at rallies. So that's what people, like, they want that wall built.
It's one of the things, but we're going to have a wall.
But Paul Ryan said $1.4 billion he would start. Perhaps that number's been thrown out. But that's a pittance.
Phase 1 during the well, first of all, they're saying the wall's going to cost $40 billion. It's not going to cost anywhere near that. The Democrats are saying we're talking about less than half. Also, you don't have a wall. You have 2,000 miles. You have mountains. You have rivers. You have things that you don't put the wall on. You don't need them. Never was planned for that. No, I think for $18 billion or less, we're going to have a great wall. We're doing prototypes right now. We're going to make the choice. We have the people from Border Patrol and ICE working with us very closely because ultimately they're the ones that are going to have to use it. One of the things that's come up pretty strongly is we want to have vision through the wall because you want to see what's on the other side of the wall. You know, you think we're going to build a nice, simple concrete wall, but it's not that simple. No, we're having the wall. We have to have the wall. We need the wall for another reason, drugs. Drugs are pouring into our country. A lot of them are coming in through the southern border, and the wall will be a tremendous tool to help facilitate the ending of the drugs coming in. No, the wall is actually coming along pretty well. That will also be a part of DACA or whatever.
But a down payment or a guaranteed funding?
Well, look, when we get the down payment, we're going to have a guarantee. Believe me, we're not taking a down payment and then say, where's the rest of the money?
That can be a scam as well.
Because, you know, you don't spend all the money immediately. So we can put it back. But when we take a down payment, I'm going to say, I want to make sure the rest of the money is